2 means that we're on both channels.
Oh, okay.
And it will tell you which channel they're streaming from.
Oh.
Which is kind of cool. Open chat. Hooray. All right, we're going to wait a little bit for people to come in. I'm going to pull this up while it's happening.
Make sure you share that.
What?
That one. You share it.
Yes.
So they can see
We
it.
will in a minute. We'll do an intro and then we'll do it.
Okay.
Just so I can, in the VOD, edit it a bit.
In the VOD.
The VOD.
Nevada.
If you can't tell, me and Alicia both have to talk very close to the microphone to get any kind of, like, decent audio.
So you can hear.
So we're a little smudged today. But welcome to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. We're doing it again.
Here we are.
Once again. But yeah, I'm excited. Hi, J.K. Grammar. J.K. Grammar is one of our regulars in the Frog Pants community.
We are getting
Microphone
all
breath.
the microphone breath.
All the microphone
all
breath.
of it.
It's close. I was saying, like, if we both miss, we are gonna headbutt so hard.
We both just can't turn at the same time.
But yeah, if our audio, let us know. Is our audio good? Is it too loud? Are we too professional?
I'm not loud enough.
We're never going to be loud enough. You really aren't. There's something about your audio sounding good, though. Perfect. Sweet. We're going to try to... It sucks that we have to talk this close, but it's the only way we get decent audio. The last stream was like, we were so quiet, even though we tried to, like, project. So inhale with the other person is exhaling.
We will do our best.
We'll take turns. Hi, the Wraith. Happy Sunday, everyone. See how it's all like Twitch, little symbol?
Ah, okay.
We're using Restream, and I'm teaching Alicia how magical it is.
Teaching the ways.
I'm sure your dad... He does have another microphone. He won't let us use it because it's all set up over in his space, and
he doesn't want to reset it up.
Yeah, he doesn't want to like change it.
Which is fair. That is fair.
Is it? He has 3 microphones.
Oh, he has 3?
He has 3.
Oh.
He has one for him,
2.
one for a guest, and then he has a gaming one over on the other side.
Okay. Less okay then.
Yeah, it's annoying. Get your circus peanuts. They're delicious. Anyway, this time I'm gonna change to the actual game camera since I forgot last time. But also has a portal. He does have portable ones. These little ones.
I wonder if the portable ones would work for this with.
I think we're gonna have to try it next time.
You're giving us good ideas.
This time we're just gonna have to be like really smudged. The
Nice
worst
and
is
cozy.
we both have chairs that are like have like arms, I guess, and so we're really squished right now. That's
there. That's a little better.
Shuffle. It's gonna be a lot of this. All right. It's gonna be ridiculous. Let's go. Work. Hello.
The lav mics are his portable ones, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The little lavalier is like the one that you pin on you.
Oh yeah, because they go on your lapel.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So anyone who doesn't know, oh, hello, Christoph. What was happening last time?
They just announced like a recess because there was new information.
But Phoenix is on trial.
Yes.
Which is weird. We're a little bunny boy named Apollo Justice. This Christoph here is our mentor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Has anything else happened? Someone got murdered. Go watch the other stream.
Olga was trying to help the victim cheat.
Oh, right. But it was like post cheating?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
bad guy's gonna come in. And it's gonna be him.
Bad guy.
Bad guy. Hi, DJ Davis. Welcome. Objection.
Objection.
Sprite my ear.
I'm so sorry.
All right. Oh, he said something.
Oh.
Wait, I have a history. What's it?
Just said it was unexpected that we're having like a recess or something.
Suddenly claimed there was another person at the scene of the crime. Oh. because Phoenix Wright basically said there were 3 people in the room.
Yeah, bad guy.
Or maybe one more, I don't know. It's been a week. All right, go.
I must ask, is it the truth? Oh gosh, I'm Phoenix too, aren't I?
I think you are.
Yeah. Well, now, I'd think you would know the answer to that. Question mark?
I'd like to think.
I don't know. Why is he shaking his head like
He's
that?
sassy, but look, he's doing the anime glasses. Like,
Being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I've no time for mysteries. I'd only ask that you leave the defending to your defense in the future. Stop trying to do our job. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome. I see you haven't mellowed out one bit, Kristoff. Why is
kiss. What?
I was gonna say, why is he smoldering? But your response was exactly what it should be.
I think there's something weird about seeing Phoenix from the front because I played the old games. You only ever see like
a side profile,
kind of third, yeah,
three
like
quarters. Justice.
I think he's talking to me.
I know.
You're like, yes, sir.
The judge has summoned me to his chambers. Oh, okay.
Oh.
So carry on without me.
Goodness gracious.
You did well, Apollo.
Can I ask you something?
I keep forgetting the stinking purple's driving me crazy. Sure.
The locket you wear. Is it really yours, Mr. Wright?
Ah, you're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket.
Oh yeah, they said that it has his daughter in it?
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a daughter.
Well, he's like 33.
But he's gay.
Like I said before, he can adopt.
Just for context, if anyone knows anything about the Ace Attorney, like fandom, not fandom even, like just stuff around it, Phoenix and Edgeworth, who we haven't seen yet in this game, are like semi-canonically like a thing. So that's what I'm referring to. I'm not just like being like, oh yeah. Also, people think he's Ace because he's the Ace Attorney. Get it? Stupid.
I do get it, and it is very stupid, but it's okay. All right. Here, you can take a look of it. That's a picture of my daughter in there.
A look of it?
Look at it.
His daughter.
He's.
Oh. She's a magician.
I was gonna say, did he marry the Mad Hatter or something?
He married, what's his name? Professor Layton. You won't get that.
Oh yeah. I'm like, who is that?
He's got like a big top hat. So.
Okay.
It's from a different game, but there's a crossover game.
This is my first Ace Attorney game.
Experience,
so I don't know anything. Most people are. Perhaps you'll meet her one of these days. Bring her into the courtroom. For some reason.
I'll bring her in and try to set you guys up. I don't know. She looked a little young. She was like 10.
Yeah, she was little.
One more question. The one who cheated that night, was it you?
What do you think?
Huh?
You know what happened 7 years ago? What I did? It's not unreasonable for you to think I might cheat.
What did he do? Do we know?
I don't think we know
never.
Yet. I think it's whatever happened for him not to be
to be like not a lawyer
attorney anymore.
Oh, it's probably like it's a mystery. We probably haven't heard.
No, I don't remember it.
Hey, is that speck of dirt? Dude, that's a callback. You won't get that either.
Nope. I have no idea. I'm just here for the ride.
Yep. That's an old, me and my dad did a stream once. And in this game, you could pick up specks of dirt for some reason. And it was like just this dumb side thing that like kept track of how many specks of dirt you found. And it became a thing.
Oh, that's fun.
Anyway. Good callback, JK.
Speck of dirt.
It is odd that he managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years.
Want to know something? There's only one game where you can be dealt bad cards all night and still win.
Bad card.
Poker face. You see, poker is all about reading your opponent. In that way, it's a lot like a court case. Poker?
Poker
Barely know her.
is like trial law?
Figure out what your opponent is thinking and you win.
You win.
You win!
Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds.
I think not.
Uh?
Try as they might to conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end. Their body language can become a valuable source of information.
We've been watching The
I was
Mentalist.
gonna bring it up too. I was like, okay, Patrick Jane.
For real. Just like the whole, like, you can read anyone if you know what you're looking for. Did you get anything fun from the summer sale? I haven't bought anything yet. There's a few things in my cart. But I haven't bought anything.
Summer sale.
It's the
Steam
Steam
one?
summer sale.
I forgot to look when Nintendo was doing theirs for the Switch.
I never know. I just like log in and go, ooh.
It's like, oh look, this is
a
on
sale.
sale.
Do you think this has made of cotton candy? I hope so. I hope it's delicious.
Ooh. What kind of cotton candy? Blue raspberry?
I don't care. Any kind of cotton candy.
I had some yesterday. It was
You
so
jerk.
good. I'm sorry. It was
didn't
for
bring
the
it?
birthday party.
You're kidding. That witness. Oh, that's you.
That witness, for instance, Miss Orley.
Miss Orley.
Lewis Makes says hello.
Hello. Is it Lewis? Lois?
Lewis?
I feel like you told me once and I don't remember. Hi.
She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony.
Did she? Was that part of her animation?
All I remember is that she had a platter of food. And
It
it was
was
really
borscht.
annoying.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Did you notice?
No. Come on. Who'd notice that?
Words, habits, twitches. It's all information for the reading. That's the secret to winning, Apollo.
This is the Mentalist.
It really is. Someone taught me, and now I pass the secret on to you.
It was Mia. Mia died.
It's so dramatic.
But I'm not worthy. I mean, there's no way I'll pick up these signals. I'm not worthy. He's such a fanboy.
No, you can do it.
Uh-huh.
I believe in you. You just don't know it yet.
What is he talking about? The S is silent, but I like both. So Lou
Louis?
or Louis? Louis.
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 Because I don't think...
I don't think Loey is a...
No, it's not.
Louis.
Louis. But you will soon. Sorry, we're so distracted.
Doing
We
great
nailed
today.
it. Great.
Nailed it. Ah, sweet.
Louis.
Okay.
Almost forgot. One more thing about this case. You should know I haven't told the truth to anyone yet. I'm a liar. Okay. Why is he admitting to this?
But like, what did he tell us that was if everything he said was not the truth?
Then that's not his daughter.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
It's Edgeworth.
Edward's dead. I don't know.
Phoenix killed him.
What? I knew it.
I have my reasons, of course. All shall be revealed. And Apollo, I need you to be there defending me. I need your power.
Okay. My own power? I had no idea my cords of steel were that special.
Objection! It's time.
Objection!
The real trial begins now. Do your best.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
This is super lame.
Being a pud.
Yeah. To be continued. Oh my gosh. We should have waited. We could have waited
fine.
last time. Save progress.
We didn't think about it. We didn't know.
We didn't know. Okay. Good?
Yeah.
Good? Yeah. Yes. Okay. That was confusing. April 420.
Still 420.
Still 420 in the PM now.
The second courtroom. Oh, I forgot about stupid.
Oh, show your jacket.
My green jacket? Oh, you can't really tell if it's green. or
Here,
not.
let's do this. Look, she has a green. It matches Wiener Lawyer Man.
Mr. Curl and no hair man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. I had an ascot. It didn't work out.
It looked like a bib.
It wasn't good. Maybe next time.
I think you're the judge.
Oh, court will now reconvene. Hello?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
also
forgot.
have noticed the
Turnabout
title
Trump.
of this.
I know, I hate it.
It was quite the
This is from like 2006.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. Has our witness, Miss Olga Orley, recovered? I don't think I could do her
Oh
voice
yeah,
again.
she passed out.
Oh,
I do remember
right.
that. She passed out.
She was like, "Oh, you found me out."
Yes, Your Honor. Well, she's regained consciousness. I don't know why I said it like that.
That's
Perhaps we can hear her version of the events again. I want to see her pass out again. Drop her borscht. Borscht. That's the thing, you see. She's quite fatigued.
She pooped her pants. He
Yes.
looks like Carl Pilkington. He does.
Oh
Do you know
no!
who Carl Pilkington
I think
is?
I do.
I'll look him up.
You gotta show me so I can make sure I'm thinking of the right person. Carl. Oh gosh, he does look
He's
like
just like a-
Carl.
You cannot.
Yep.
There you go.
Kind of. Nope. There you go. You can kind of.
He's just kind of a weenie man. I love Carl Pilkington. You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Payne.
Sadly, fatigue is insufficient grounds for refusing to testify or prosecute.
Prostitute. The defense.
The defense. Excuse me.
Why I tried to pick that up.
The defense would like to request that Miss Orsley take the stand.
The real question is, can I do the voice again? I don't think I can. I don't remember it.
It was kind of like this.
Oh gosh. Oh, the witness was like stand. I forgot.
It was like
Reading
that.
thing. Okay.
Oh, it's still me. Perhaps you could repeat your name and profession. ... Or perhaps you'd rather admit that you're a poor liar and a poorer loser.
Horror.
Horror.
Yacht.
Oh!
My name's Olga Orley. That's the truth. I'm a pro dealer. I'm not. I don't know. I feel like she changed enough for her voice to change. Why is she a pirate?
Talk like a pirate.
Yar. People call me Olga Quick Fingers Orley. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. I feel like a different artist was in charge of this.
That would be a good way to switch up kind of what they look like. Be like, hey,
New
give
artist.
them a new personality. Go for it.
Yeah.
You're the
Good
judge.
point. Oh. Oh, really? Want to know something else? I'm not really Russian. My name sounds like oh, really. Oh, so is she Irish? There, that's the truth of it. I hope you're satisfied. That's that. Nope. Witness! You will tell the court what you're really up to that night. Oh, fine. I'll talk. Her voice is going to change a lot. We had a plan, see? Oh, no, she's got like a gangster voice. We got a plan, see? Like that. Let me remind you that you are currently under oath. Any further fabrications will have serious consequences. Fine.
She still has her camera.
She does. Like I said, I'm a pro. Wait, I lost the accent. See? That guy Smith hired me to do what I do best.
See?
I was planted at the Borscht Bowl Club several days prior to the night of the game. See? As a waitress. So you were in cahoots with the victim. Not that he needed my help. Smith is a well-known poker player in some circles. But winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. Dying was. It was about destroying the legend. The unbeatable Miss Phoenix Wright. I was gonna say Mr. Wright. The plan was simple, elegant really. You see? See? We set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, what is that?
Touching him
My
like
goodness.
that.
They're dancing.
They're-
Smith would call him out and
they're
search Wright.
dancing.
They dancing. He would then pull out the planted card, and the trap would snap shut. You swapped the cards. I don't know who that was. Suppose as a cheater and a loser on top of it, it would have made a great double play. Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces.
Dash.
Indeed. Getting caught red-handed in cheating would cast a doubt on his prior wins. 7-year legend destroyed by one card. Oh my gosh, my voice is gonna die.
J.K. Grammer said, "Is that a card in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me?"
For real. That was like, what was
exactly
that pose? Why did they choose that? And he was like so into it. He was like,
He looked a little
yes.
too into it.
He was like, oh,
just a
search
little
me.
bit. Search me. ¿Por qué no los dos?
¿Por qué no los dos? Oh,
gosh.
really? Oh,
That's
really?
me.
That's you.
Orly, how
That's Orly.
droll.
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 Pronounce things.
Sorry. Okay. But it appears you've made quite the mistake.
A mistake?
I agree, the trap was elegant. Yet what happened to that planted card?
Hey, that's right. He's lucky. I'll give him that. You have to be to slip free from a trap laid by Olga Quick Fingers O'Reilly. Oh, really? This is gonna be a running.
Yeah, it's just gonna throw us off.
The witness would be much cuter if she dispensed with the evil master. All right, mastermind shtick.
Why does he have a thing for this younger woman?
Sexism.
I don't think that's what sexism is, but okay.
She's only there to be cute for the judge.
Okay, that yes.
Yeah. See? Cute? Who wants to be cute? I'm not cute. I'm bad. You hear me? Bad. When you're through being bad, perhaps you could testify to the court? Tell us about this trap and how it was sprung. Sprung.
Spring sprung. Witness testimony.
Best laid traps. That night I planted the card like I was supposed to, and Wright lost the last hand just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him. Can't get over that pose.
He just looks too happy.
But the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up the bottle and swung it.
Swung.
It wasn't me who hit Smith. It was that no-good cheating defendant. Wait, but you were cheating. Why would he cheat?
Both cheating.
Were they?
Well, I don't know, because What's-His-Face said that he's been lying this whole time, so.
True. We just can't trust Phoenix, apparently.
Nope. Everything he says is a lie.
A surprisingly frank testimony that still lives us in the mostly in the dark. The trap was perfect, I tell you. Perfect! If that rotten cheater hadn't messed up. Look who's talking. Well, the testimony, for what it's worth, is all yours, Mr. Justice. With witnesses like her, who needs criminals? And with defendants like Mr. Wright, who needs prosecutors? I love that pose.
The, like, scrunched
She's really
face
thinking.
and
I just love it. It's so cute.
cross-examination.
Okay. And I played the card like I was supposed to. Right, lost the last hand, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay. 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 Different personality, same testimony.
I believe you have it where you want her. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
Find the contradiction.
Okay. How do I...
History is
What do I
X.
press? Hold it! There we go. This planted card, which card was it exactly? The trump card. Oh no!
Not again.
The five
That
of
why
hearts.
It's called what it is.
Probably because it's like cards.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Mr. Wright was to have switched the 5 with the ace to make a full house. At least that's what you were going to accuse him of doing, thereby ruining his legend. I slid it into Wright's pocket. When was this? It's hard to switch. Why, before the match, of course, while he was eating. At the Borscht Bowl Club, we serve borscht and suckers. Remind me to never go there. Of course, that card was to make grand debut during the game. Like a good borscht, a good plot must be cooked up early and allowed to thicken. Ooh. The more I hear about borscht, the less I want to try it.
Yeah, at first I was like, ooh, that sounds good. Now I'm not so sure.
Thick, congealed borscht. lost his hand.
Not
Okay.
that.
Press. How do... Hold it! I forget the controls every time. So,
Everything went according to plan.
stroking out. Exactly. The fifth ace came up, so it's obvious the switch went off without a hitch. Once the extra card was found in his pocket, Wright would be forever known as a cheat and a fraud. There are worse things to be known as, I suppose. Like a creepy old man.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened with the search. Okay. Trap failed. Hold it! The card disappeared. Yeah, my trump card, the 5 of hearts. Gone without a trace. Poof, zippo. He ate it.
Louis says that borscht is actually quite delicious. It's not thick.
Not thick, but then why would... Maybe they just serve bad borscht at this place.
Or maybe they let it just simmer so it can soak up the flavor.
Simmer. We looked it up last time, right?
Yeah.
It was like a stew.
Mm-hmm.
I'll eat anything once. I had bugs last Monday show.
Ugh. You ate bugs?
They were good. Well, one of them was good. One of them was kind of gross. I didn't like the flavor, but the little like larva looking guys, they were yummy. They're crunchy. Kind of got stuck in your throat though.
Ooh, I bet.
Yeah,
Gross.
it was
Ugh.
good.
Dry. Nasty. Okay.
Dry. All right, they're just gonna keep showing this photo.
They just really are proud of this photo.
We searched every nook and cranny,
Oh gosh.
even inside his cute little hat.
Ooh.
It's a cute little hat. Well,
His
it's
cotton
weird.
candy hat.
It says Papa on it.
Papa.
The card was found. Oh, nowhere to be found. Is this correct? Never in my long storied career, never has quick fingers or really ever been so readily duped. Oh, really?
It's gonna drive me crazy.
So what happened to the 5 of hearts? Don't look at me. Why don't you ask the cheating, lying, two-faced defendant? So the 5 of hearts is still missing in action.
They certainly searched his nook and cranny.
They're really harping on that.
They did. For
Also,
sure.
he just said that the card's not to be found. I'm like, what if it's in the locket?
But didn't he just? Oh, the locket that's missing?
Or his locket.
Because he opened his locket
There-
and showed us
it
the
could be
photo.
folded in the back.
Very tiny.
Alright.
guess.
That's, yeah. Alright. Next one, swung
Secret compartment in the locket.
Secret compartment. Wait, isn't that a little odd? What's odd? You searched Mr. Wright thoroughly and found nothing. Which means he didn't cheat. Which means he had no reason to strike the victim. Well, that was terrifying. What was that? Just no. I said something. Oh, cause
Something
she
just
like
happened.
something just happened. She touched the back of her neck.
Oh,
like Wright
he,
was
like
saying.
he brought up, yeah.
Something wrong, Mr. Justice? No, nothing, Your Honor. So embarrassed. What do I do? Or what to do? Should I press a little harder? Yes.
Yes.
Miss. Oh, really? You're hiding something. What are you talking about? You.
She's sweating bullets.
Me. Quick fingers.
Oh, it's me.
Done got
The
interrupted.
defense will refrain from baseless accusations.
Baseless.
Baseless.
I have one question for the witness then. Question. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is that true? Of course it's true. I forgot her voice already. I didn't see it, honest. Or I did see it. I saw it when Wright hit him.
Just touching her hair again.
Yeah. When I, with my own eyes, I saw it. He can, like, detect her lie? What's that weird vibe I'm
guess.
getting? But she was lying the whole time.
Yeah. Everyone's a liar.
It's you.
Oh, that witness, for instance, Ms. O'Reilly. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice?
I did, now.
You notice now.
Now you do.
Because I brought it up.
Touching her neck, was it? Is that her neck?
That's her hair.
Zooms in. That kind of her neck.
Oh, that's creepy.
This is like a horror movie all of a sudden. What's going on?
It's getting X-ray vision.
The sensation, it's coming into focus. It's gonna be like James Bond is gonna like walk across the screen. There, that twitch. It's so clear. She's got an itchy scalp. It's like I could perceive her habit like I couldn't before.
Oh, you can perceive.
Oh, perceive.
Gotcha!
Press Y to perceive. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
That was new.
That was very new.
Miss O'Reilly. Perhaps you are unaware of this yourself. I'm sorry if I'm like pushing you.
That's okay.
Unaware of what? Whenever you get a certain part of your testimony, you touch the back of your neck with your left hand. My neck?
That's my hair.
Do you understand where necks are? So what?
What indeed, Justice? I hadn't noticed anything of the sort. Sorry, J.K. Grammer said it's just a mild case of psoriasis.
Yeah, she's just a little itchy.
Yeah.
Little dandruff.
Need some lotion.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to the memory and she touches her neck. I'm sure of it.
A memory? Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about?
This is highly unusual, but I'll ask the defense. You claim the witness is remembering something. Maybe you have evidence of the memory to show us. Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of a crime. So what would remind her of the moment of the crime?
Let's play some poker.
Let's recreate it in the courtroom. Miss O'Reilly. Oh, really? Whenever you recall a crime that night, you scratch your neck. I've noticed it happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an erasable impression on your neck is this. It could only be the bottle, right? Like, maybe she got knocked out?
Maybe. It'll tell you if you're wrong, right? Just keep going.
Yeah? What else could it be? It's not a cell phone.
No.
There's nothing else.
It's
cards.
It's probably the bottle.
Because she probably got knocked out, right? Okay. Present! Take that! Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. And what reminds us more of that moment than this bottle, the murder weapon. What? That, okay.
Apollo, you're making it stretch just a little.
Stretching. But something doesn't fit. If you were only the witness to the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain?
Okay. What's he talking about now?
I can't hear! So it was Mr. Smith, the victim who was hit, not you. The victim who was hit, not you. Oh, I understand.
This is a cross-examination, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness habits, they're completely irrelevant. Justice, I'll admit, I'm a bit confused myself. None of us are paying attention. Please elaborate.
Irrelevant. I barely know her. All right.
That was a stretch, but okay. Sorry. This is certainly a unique cross-examination.
I'm a unique fella. I'll explain later. Just trust me, now's our only chance to break her. Miss O'Reilly, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime, the very moment. Yet, I am knowing nothing. Everyone's like, alright, this is dumb. We know you're not Russian. The witness will testify now. Did you want to do another drawing?
Yeah, she did.
Alright. Bah, fine! Okay, he's the one who did it. This is what it is. Told the cops to find her.
Hold it!
Didn't let him out of his sight. He went and called the cops. Right did.
Oh, yeah. On his brick phone.
You seem uneasy. You try standing up here. Her eyes are darting all over the place. I must be getting warm. I thought he was saying like, oh, I'm getting a little warm.
Getting a little hot in here.
Tell me, after the crime, what was the defendant like? Well, must have been stunned by the weight of his crime. Sat in the daze at that table until the cops came.
Intriguing. I believe you've gotten all the testimony you're going to get out of this witness. So, what do you think about her testimony?
I think it's stinky. Her testimony is flawed. I think I can present the phone in a minute. Oh, I should have said
Well, what's that?
Well, show us this evidence, Mr. Justice. This evidence that you claim contradicts the testimony. She didn't let him out of her sight until the cops got there. I know there's some evidence that contradicts that.
The phone!
Because he had to leave, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, back. I have to present it. Take that! Say that! Miss O'Reilly, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. It states that the police were alerted by a report from the defendant. Wasn't she here for that?
I thought she was.
We all know the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borscht Bowl Club. He's way too relaxed in this picture. Eck. So, explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely. It was lobster. The man who picked up a bottle and swung it that night wasn't the defendant. Oh, her accent's all over the place.
She's Russian again.
She's quite the Russian girl.
What's the weird?
Oh, the painties.
Again?
The drama. Is that Phoenix? You dirty cheat! Check his pockets now!
Search every nook and cranny!
All of them! Oh, it's gone. The card's gone. You lose. Ugh. Just then. What was her accent?
You made her like a gangster.
Smith grabbed the bottle from next to right, and he hit me. Why would he hit you? You some master of cheating you turned out to.
Because she didn't actually help him out. Didn't help him win.
Yeah, he thinks but she betrayed him. When I came to, the victim was already dead. Is that it? That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. If it came out that I was in the league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure. You were already a suspect.
Yep.
Alright, whatever. Well, where does this leave us?
Madness! This is madness! I'm dreaming!
Dude, same.
It must have been me who was hit with the bottle and I'm imagining all of this.
It appears our
prostitution
is at his wit's end, and frankly, I can't blame him. Mr. Gavin, what do you think about this turn of events? Mr. Gavin, sir?
Sorry. I believe that as the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Miss O'Reilly a big, fat, liar.
Stinky, ugly, stupid, moronic. Alright. What?
3 were in the room the night of the murder: the defendant, victim, and her. And she has a motive.
A motive?
Do you not know what a motive is, Apollo?
Apollo's
Her
baby.
plot foiled. The witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith.
Sorry, I just saw the chat. Oh, really? Didn't see that coming. That was good. I like that. And the denouement. And the denouement of that argument was murder. Oh, that's you.
Oh, well, you said it. That's fine.
What? I didn't. I'm no killer. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Someone's trying to frame me. That's you. Why is he in the witness stand suddenly?
What tangled webs we weave when we
Oh my
practice
gosh.
to deceive. I'm reciting poetry because That's fine with me.
That's just me.
That's just me.
Mm.
So tangled, we catch ourselves in the process.
Mr. Right?
Such a hasty conclusion. It's not like you, Christoph Gavin. What are you saying? Why not consider the other possibility?
It's the same voice.
That there was another person in the room at the time of the murder.
It's gonna be bad guy. Right. Like Mr. Wright was saying before recess.
A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder. And the one who swapped the card didn't know two colors of cards were being used. A fourth person. Ha! This theory again! Your fourth person doesn't exist! Indeed. That's why I decided to bring this case to court.
Sorry. Shuffling. I'm gonna scooch a little closer. Alright, we're good.
Here, where there's no escape and no chance for deception, the perfect place to catch the real criminal.
Real criminal? I don't know, that's...
And we're in luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided for us. And right at the beginning of the trial, no less. What?
So loud.
Apollo, perhaps you know what I'm talking about.
Sorry.
Remember what I said? Remember my mentalist suggestions?
Mind palace, daily?
The fourth person who swapped the cards made one critical error.
He or she, we're not sexist here,
They.
or they, wasn't considering the color of the backs of the cards.
Right, but how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red. Yet, there is one person here in our court who thought those cards were blue. I'm trying to remember who that was.
But also, are they colorblind? Is that why?
Oh, they could be colorblind.
Huh. Okay.
The red
Yeah.
and blue.
I had that impression too, but why?
Well, Apollo, think you can figure out who it was? It's not me, I swear!
He looks like he's peeing himself. Just a little
Or
bit.
he's constipated and has had to poo this whole time.
Who is this fourth person? Why do I always get put on the spot like this?
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it? Who thought the cards used in the final game were blue? Oh, I don't remember. Was it Payne?
I don't know. It wouldn't be Payne. No.
Are we sure? He didn't know how to do math. He made you do all the math.
Yeah, but he's just a weenie.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't have the arm strength to kill
How
someone.
are we supposed to remember this? This was last time. It was a week ago.
I don't know.
Does anyone in the chat remember? My boss, Gavin Lobbs, is a first-rate defense attorney and my trusted mentor. I don't trust him. Maybe it's him.
Yeah, go for it.
Probably not.
It was you!
It was, just turns you, and he's like, what? Pianist, formerly ace defense
Pity
attorney.
you can't select the judge. For real. It was you, Your Honor.
I call for a mistrial. You're out of order. All right.
Prostitution
I can't
attorney.
not say prostituting. Lacks presence, professional swindler. I don't know. Who thought
Because
it
she's a professional swindler. She knew they were using both cards.
and she knew, she would have known which cards they were dealing because
Yeah.
she's like dealing them. She
That
got knocked
dude,
out.
I don't know.
Yeah, but he would know because he got dealt the cards. These two would know because they got dealt, so they could
That's
see
true.
the back, unless they were colorblind. Should we just try Gavin? I want to see
Go
what
for
happens
it.
if we do it wrong.
Go for it. He'll be like, what the heck?
It's like, you're
As I
stupid.
expected.
What?
You fool. Your eyes and ears are as sharp as your hair. Oh,
What? Did we just figure this out as a joke?
maybe. Whoopsies!
I was right?
Christoph Gavin, you were the fourth person that night.
I'm freaking out. This is crazy.
Plot twist.
Major. Dude. But of course Mr. Gavin knows the color of the card.
He's colorblind! How would he? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white.
But didn't we get the cards?
Yeah, we have the cards from the front, but not the back.
Yeah, we have it. Oh, they.
Yeah, you can't see.
And the
top
thing's
is
blue! Oh my gosh, that's nuts. Okay.
You can't tell which of the cards are blue, the ones on the floor or the table.
But look! You can see the colors in this photo. Oh, they're just going through what we.
Yeah, what we just went through.
We could write these games.
Yes, but when he said the cards were blue, it was well before this evidence came to light. Oh, I don't remember that.
What?
It is true that the defendant was engaged in the game of poker with the victim. Sorry, I was reading before I was saying anything. Yet it was only that, a game in the purest sense, a competition, Your Honor. A competition! Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs breathed in blue flame, know its final outcome.
We should remember that because it was so stupid.
That's true.
It was like notable.
He was being poetic and dumb.
It's probably so it would draw attention to it.
Probably.
Oh.
Well, Christoph, where's Sven?
I can't believe we guessed that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
nuts.
We knew he was sus at the beginning, though.
Well, yeah, just because he seemed like kind of rude and
Yeah.
like I'm better than everyone, but that was just like a dumb. That was just like a dumb theory. We're geniuses. That's what this means.
We know everything.
Mr. Gavin, Mr. Gavin, is something the matter?
No, nothing. Excuse me. I was just. It's so sudden. I've been caught. Right? You aren't seriously accusing me, are you? Oh, Christoph?
You wanted to search me.
He is still remarkably stoic, you're right. You know, even I'd never take a joke this far.
I want to know how he knows Kristoff. Because they're both defense attorneys, so probably through
They
that.
probably worked together at some point.
But in the old games, he didn't exist.
They were lovers. Is he wearing shoes?
He's wearing like
he's wearing
flip-flops.
Okay.
Or like sandals.
It's like, put those grippers away. This has gone beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb. This is insanity. The defendant accusing his own defense attorney of murder.
He's so sweaty.
Yeah, he is. It's gross. I assure you, I'm quite sane. Can't you see my beanie? What possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim? I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Mr. Smith either. Yes, but Mr. Gavin and the victim have never even met. How do you know
That's
that, babe?
conjecture.
Well, what if they have? Huh? There's a possibility after all. They may have met that night before the game started.
They could have met literally they could be childhood friends. You don't know.
He doesn't know. He didn't know the victim.
Yeah. And Christoph sounds like a German name or like a not Japanese name. Because Phoenix is a totally Japanese name.
Yes.
What are you suggesting? Is this the truth, Mr. Wright? Are we staying silent? Wait. Right? Is this the truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request that you testify to the court. Oh.
The defense would like to request no such thing.
You're not in charge, sir.
Excuse you. I'm the one teaching you how to do stuff.
Mr. Gavin.
He just launches himself over the pews and just books it out of there.
Hits him with the grape juice.
Testimonies must relate to the case. How could anything happen before that game of poker be related?
That's stupid.
Okay. Everyone's like, I don't know.
We're all dumb. I'm not sure I follow Mr. Gavin.
As I explained before, the defense believes that Miss O'Reilly.
Oh, really?
O'Reilly.
Am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice in this? He is the defense, not you. Yeah, see? Like, you're just the wiener who stands behind me.
The student becomes the master, says Louis.
Louis.
Louis!
Dot. Mr. Justice, the matter of Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you. Oh, okay. Gulp. Does this court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright's testimony? Yeah.
Hear the testimony.
No need.
That's no need, it's fine.
We're done
Fine.
here.
We're done.
This was Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along, and I intend to see it through. The defense would like to request that Mr. Wright testify to the court. I'm pointing.
Justice, you would betray me, your teacher?
Is he French? That's gonna be annoying if he's
He might be
French.
French.
If we knew he was French, we'd immediately be like, bad guy, evil, monster.
Not the French.
The French.
Except he probably would have just used a guillotine on him if he didn't want.
He was offended because the grape juice wasn't from the grape juice region of France.
It wasn't good enough wine. I mean, grape juice.
I mean, I'm sorry, Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. This is about truth. Very well. I forgot I was the judge. The defendant, Mr. Wright, will take the stand, please.
No witness testimony.
Again, where'd the girl go?
She's probably just hiding under her borscht.
She just booked it out.
Yeah.
She was like, they're not paying attention. Run. Go. Appetite before murder. That evening. That's you.
That evening, Christoph and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph, with the snow inside the restaurant. Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after Christoph left. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold and Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police. When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from the cut on his forehead.
But didn't he call and report the murder?
Well, he said he called the police. And he also said he was lying about everything. So
But he
lied about calling that he called for the murder, that he called because of a fight instead.
Yeah, but we'd have record of that, right? Like,
Well, he still called the police.
okay, it just says notify the police.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
okay.
still called the police. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin.
And I was like, what the hell, man? Bro. Mr. Gavin, you were at the Borscht Bowl Club the night of the murder?
I dine with him rather frequently. Like I said, we're lovers.
They're not fighting the allegations. Like, every single thing they say is a little bit...
Little sus.
Yeah.
And he talked to the defendant on the phone directly after the murder? Quite against my will, I had to become involved in a murder. I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him.
What?
You were planning this all along, weren't you, Wright? Just because you wanted to drag me into your little murder trial. The only thing I want is the truth.
Is justice.
Justice.
Apollo justice. Anyway.
As I did back then and now. I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took on your defense. It appears that I was wrong.
Did Wright have any money to pay this guy?
They're doing it pro bono.
Why?
They're fun.
Alright. Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness. Justice, that's you.
Justice.
Sir!
He's lying and you're going to expose him.
Expose him.
Most thoroughly.
Sorry. All the nooks and crannies.
Every nook and cranny.
Oh, understood, sir. Mr. Gavin and Mr. Wright, this can't end well. Why can't I have a normal trial? Because you chose a murder
chose
trial.
This life.
Yeah. Yeah. Pro boner. Louis wins. You win.
Yep, Louis won.
Oh my gosh.
Cross-examination.
Appetite before murder. Oh, we already.
Appetite before murder.
Appetite.
Appetite.
Okay, wait. Go back. Okay. Even because I had dinner, we sat at the table in this.
Look
Yeah,
at
but-
this graph.
You had dinner with Mr. Gavin?
Yes, he dines with me at the Borscht Bowl Club quite frequently. We were enjoying a usual dinner at our usual spot, as usual. Usually.
Usual?
I always eat at the table closest to the piano because I don't know how to play it, so I take up the seat so no one else can use it.
I see where Mr. Smith was sitting.
Mr. Smith. So the plates and such on the table were from your dinner? No, they were from dessert. Indeed, the remnants of my meal with Kristoff. We dined for 2 hours, then Kristoff left. After that...
Like, why is he friends? Why are they friends? I want to know.
They were both attorneys.
Yeah, but that's not enough.
Work friends.
5 minutes after Kristoff. I'm just gonna like press on everything. 5 minutes? So the two of them could have passed in the restaurant during that time?
Yeah. That would have been a fateful encounter, to be sure. Oh, Mr. Wright! What was it you said? Kristoff Gavin and Shady Smith may have met? I believe I did say that. Here I was all nervous about this meeting. And now we hear they just passed in the hall? A lover's tryst.
They was love at first sight. It was murder at first sight. Murder. That does seem like a little weak for a pretense for murder.
Oh, it would be if that were all that really happened.
He's such a butt.
Like, I'm not offering up anything.
Come on, Mr. Wright, what are you hiding this time? You have to work for this. Trap failed. Hit the waitress.
He did.
About this failed trap. This is the same trap that Miss Olga O'Reilly mentioned.
Oh, really?
Plan was simple, elegant, really, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Set up a trap of sorts. We just saw this. I was playing a card. Then deal 5 aces. And then we'd search him.
We search
He'd search him while I watched. Pull out the plan of card. Just like that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We know. Papa.
Papa. Yes, a harmless prank in essence. It was by a quirk of fate that I happened to discover it.
The Burskers.
A quirk. I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card.
And then I ate it. I took the chip. And then I ate it. The card she planted?
Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Ate it. Disposed where?
There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me.
I love these games because they do stuff like
Grape
this.
juice.
I did not expect it to be in the grape juice bottle at all.
It's in the grape juice.
Grape!
I threw the card inside the bottle. You can't just throw a card inside the bottle. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to like...
Yeah. I just chucked it in. Just pew.
Perfect
Easy.
aim. An empty bottle of grape juice?
The murder weapon? No, it's just some other grape
It
juice.
was different grape juice. Yes, I rolled it up and there it is. I rolled up and shoved it in. The colored glass makes it hard to see.
A battle of wits between the deceiver and the would-be deceived. That sounds like terrific drama. A card inside the murder weapon. That's strange. Did the police miss it in their investigation? Maybe I'll take a look. Oh, I can like...
You can bring it up.
Yeah, I can, because remember I can turn stuff now.
You turn it around.
Mr. Wright, the poker head of courtroom number 3 approves of this battle of wits. Please revise your testimony with this new information.
Model.
There's nothing in it.
Lies.
Lies! Can I present this? bottle's completely empty. Okay. So I can...
Objection!
Objection! Mr. Wright, if I may,
Yes.
I've examined the bottle and I don't see any card in there. Hello? Oh, somehow the mouse, I like clicked off of it. Weird.
Whoops.
Whoops. There we go. I think I hit something.
No?
Oh, I actually drank it.
I ate it. Like a chip with some
in my
salsa.
belly. What, Mr. Wright? Surely ... isn't all you have to say for your... That's stupid. That's a dumb joke.
I can't say that I know what happened to the card. I did put it in that bottle, however. Perhaps a fifth person came and took it out. Bad guy! Oh, and a sixth person could have helped.
What did you just
I
say?
said bad guy.
Oh, bad guy.
Bad guy!
You just had like a stroke mid-sentence.
Maybe I did.
Maybe.
A strong.
Mr. Gavin, Mr. Wright is your client. Your client who's, like, pointing the finger at you.
My apologies, Your Honor. I won't have you disparaging our investigation either. We looked inside that bottle. There was nothing.
Oh, I just thought of... I really hope the
Oh,
cop...
Payne took it out.
Do you think so?
I don't know.
Oh.
Could have.
So what's going on? Mr. Wright is hoodwinking us again? Is Phoenix wrong?
Phoenix wrong.
Or did that card just disappear? Because his name's Phoenix, right? Get it? Get it?
Yeah,
You get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
Phoenix wrong.
In any case, please continue the cross-examination. I'm afraid decisive contradictions call for decisive evidence. Oh.
Push him harder, Justice. Break him.
Push me harder.
Push him. Push him harder. It's just you and the witness in the ring. Go for the knockout.
The co!
The co!
Ugh, why do I get the feeling we're not on our client's side anymore? Because he accused your teacher of murder. I mean, this is murder. That evening, we already did this. Okay.
Yep. Gotta cross-examine him now. Most thoroughly.
Hold it! You made the call to the police from the first floor of the restaurant, is that correct?
Exactly. Cell phones don't get a signal down in the hideout.
Was anyone else on the first floor at the time?
Not a soul. It was the middle of the night after all.
Bad guy.
So there in the darkened restaurant, I called the cops.
It's like a really crappy restaurant. There's like cracks on the walls and stuff.
Yeah, it's not great. After making the call, I returned to the hideout. It didn't seem right to leave the injured waitress alone.
It doesn't seem right to leave the injured waitress after a dude just knocked her out.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you immediately be like, I gotta, like, fight him or something? I don't know, something.
You would think.
Hold it! Hold it! And when you returned, the victim was already...
Dead. Yes. I'll admit I was a little startled when I walked in.
A little.
He was bleeding from his forehead after all.
I guess I'd be startled too if I walked in on a scene like that. Oh, but he couldn't have made it in the basement.
Hold it! That's true, because he had to be up in the first floor.
Could you explain why you called Mr. Gavin?
I'd obviously gotten involved in a rather sticky affair. And if I figured Kristoff's law office would give me a friend rate for my defense fees. So they're not doing it pro bono.
Yeah, no pro boner.
No.
It's all paid boner.
It's prostitution!
Prostitution!
Ah, glad to hear you intend to pay.
Not when you go to jail, Gavin.
Oh, I'll pay in full, Kristoff. It was I who got you involved, after all. You may find the price of your defense quite high, my good friend. Quite high.
But he didn't hire you, he hired Apollo.
Yeah, but what's his face? Kristoff is his mentor.
Yeah, but like Apollo's the... I don't know how lawyer fees work.
Yeah.
Is this the truth that Mr. Wright was talking about?
Justice, you know what you have to do. Cross-examine him. He's lying. Expose him now.
Expose him! Ooh, I
Expose
beat the mic.
Make everyone go deaf, why don't you?
Sorry. Exposure. Alright. Yes, sir. I have to think. Who? What? What's Mr. Wright trying to tell me with this testimony? I have to like turn and talk, and it's making it harder to read. Sorry. I'm illiterate. The truth has to be in there somewhere. Okay. Is there anything I can present? Every time I do it, make me down.
Oh, Nickelback.
Wait! He wouldn't have seen the blood. Right?
Oh yeah, because his hat was on his head.
Yeah. Ah! Present! Objection! Objection! Mr. Wright, if I may. Hi, Ambassador Domo.
Yes.
Take a look at this. Take a look at the photograph of the crime scene. See the victim here? He's wearing a hat. I wouldn't think you could see blood on its forehead. Why is he so embarrassed?
I don't know. Good point.
I'd like to revise my testimony.
Justice. Next time you point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it. You didn't put enough flair.
April 17th. Hello. I don't know what you're talking about, Ambassador Domo.
It's 420. It's April 20th right now.
Is it because...
Oh, one of them said 17th. Oh, what? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 420. It was like 3 days ago.
Wow, it's a really fast trial that's happening 3 days after.
Speedy.
Super speedy.
Yeah, trials take forever.
Sometimes take years.
Did you already say this?
Yes.
Okay.
Put a little more flair.
Yeah. Be
Little
sassier.
razzle-dazzle.
Razzle-dazzle. Mr. Wright, can you explain this to the court?
I forgot to mention something. My bad. I was the one who put that hat on his head.
Why?
It was gross. I didn't want to look at it anymore.
I thought it was icky.
It was gross.
You? You put a hat on a dead man's head.
He wore it through our entire poker game. After calling the police when I returned to the scene, his head was in full view. It was gross.
I didn't like it.
Shining bright, just like in this photograph.
Ew.
Nasty.
And?
I picked his hat up off the floor and put it on his head. Why'd you do a thing like that?
Why did it sound like someone was breaking a door down?
Yeah, all I can say is I'm sorry. Not bad. But that's the only thing I touched at the crime scene, besides the cards.
His hat, and also his necklace, and also the cards, and also the girl.
Yeah, liar.
And the bottle, because it has his
And the
fingerprints.
bottle. Yep.
So Miss Orley didn't see it? It being the victim's, his head?
I think not. She was out cold.
The Ray says they are all guilty of something.
All of you are guilty.
No one is innocent.
I believe it. I was the only one who witnessed his head. His shiny head. Ah, here we go again.
I don't like how Gavin doesn't make any faces or
No, he's
expression. He's just like, ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
All according to my evil plan.
All going according to plan.
Mr. Gavin.
Pardon? It just seems that our client is determined to lie his way through this case.
You talk closer to the mic.
Hey, do
Hum. Hey, he's still our client, isn't he?
I believe that's enough of that.
Mr. Gavin.
This witness's testimony is more like a travesty. It's riddled with lies.
Yeah, see, he's getting more freaked out now that we, know
Yeah.
that he's iffy.
Yeah. I'm beginning to see how you came to lose your attorney's badge 7 years ago.
Oh,
Guillotine, yes! Bring it out!
especially the judge. Freaking dumb judge.
Well, you certainly have a unique way of treating your clients, Kristoff. I never knew. I believe it was you who threw the first stone. Paula's like, get it together!
You guys, you're grown men! How old are we? Do we actually know?
I think he was in his 20s.
How do I...
To the people, down.
How?
Switch tabs, LB.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh.
How old am I? I want to
I
know.
thought you were in your 20s. I
Probably.
think you were like,
If it's our first case, we're probably 22, 23.
Yeah.
Because that's when you graduate.
Yeah.
Although I don't know how lawyer school works.
it's probably kind of like doctor school.
I don't know. Oh. All right. Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell the truth about this case, it's now or never.
Don't be misled. I haven't told a single lie here. Even though I
What?
told you, I lied the whole time.
One of us only tells the truth.
When I noticed the trap, I put the card in the bottle to dispose of it. And when I put the hat on the victim's head, let's just say I had a reason for doing that as well, so I could snatch his necklace.
A reason? Sorry, I'm thinking
Yeah.
what that could be.
A nasty head. That reason is right here.
I think heads are gross. I'm scared of blood. Your cell phone?
My brick. That's that night.
I used it to hit him in the head.
I killed him with my phone. Recall that I spoke with defense attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case I recorded our conversation. Ooh.
Oh, this is smart.
Ooh.
Smart.
What's this? Now that we're all here, I see no reason why I shouldn't play it back for the court.
What are you waiting for?
He is smoldering it up. Kristoff,
We love
I
Phoenix.
seem to be in a bit of trouble. What's this? Game not going well?
The game's going great. I like this game. It's a good game.
Good.
It's good.
Something like that. That gentleman who challenged you, he turned out to be good? He turned out to be dead. Someone hit him. Hard. Someone hit him real hard.
I love Phoenix.
You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china plate?
Pate?
Pate. I saw a plate, but I think you're
Flawless
I think it's
bone
pate.
china pate. Well, he talks funny.
Yeah.
He talks all European.
Silly little man. It wasn't you, was it? Me, please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should have come with that.
All right.
I've already been felt up earlier, most thoroughly. So.
He's been in everyone's hands. Bone china plate? Okay, so it is plate?
It was plate.
Okay, it just was a mistype.
Oh, nope, it wasn't. A kind of porcelain, very smooth and shiny, and it's not plate.
Oh.
But pate. Or pate.
Porcelain.
8 with P.
H with P.
Yeah, pate. I believe he
Are
was
we just too
referring-
poor to know that?
Probably. I don't think I've ever eaten off of a china plate ever in my life.
Mm.
My grandma always kept it in her cupboard. We weren't allowed to touch it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually held or touched china in my life. Or seen it. I don't know. I don't actually know, 'cause
We are not cultured.
I think my grandma had china, but I don't think it was legit, good china. It was just she put it up like it was china.
Shein China.
What? What does that mean?
It was from Shein.
She.
The clothing company.
Oh, Shein. Shein.
Shein.
Shein China. All right.
Sorry. I believe he was referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead. He's scared of going bald. Is that why he's wearing a beanie?
He's bald. He's punishing people who have hair. Court appreciates the defendant's discretion in not indicating my forehead. Oh. Wait a second. Something's not right about that phone call. He didn't say that he got hit on the head. He said he died. And then Kristoff was like, oh, he got hit on the head? So he knew. So after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left the Borscht Bowl Club.
Most certainly.
Then, how did he know? When did he see this bone china pate? I hate that word.
Pate?
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Oh, and he wore a hat the whole time, too, so he wouldn't have known he was bald.
That was when I began to see my good friend in a different light. Troubled, I returned to the crime scene, and when I spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what was wrong. He was bald.
Bald!
Well, Mr. Gavin, the stage has been set.
I say, like, I'm blonde right now. I don't know if people can tell.
You look bald.
But I look really bald in the camera.
Perhaps you would like to explain this to the court. Exactly how did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head? So, this is your reason?
This is what's that stupid movie? I don't know.
The reason why you put the victim's hat back on. Your point, Mr. Gavin? It's come down to this, has it? Phoenix right? Phoenix wrong?
Phoenix wrong. Order! Sorry. I will have order, I will have order, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe this court has been left with no other choice. Are you prepared to hear the defense attorney Gavin's testimony?
Well, as a prosecutor, I
peed only a little. Very well.
Poopied in my pants.
Judge, I need a new diaper. Very well, we'll take a break for 10 minutes. After which Mr. Gavin will take the stand for a cross-examination. Are we all clear on that?
Crystal clear, Your Honor.
Very well. This will be the final recess for the day. 4:20.
4:20.
2:32. 2:32.
No. Wrong!
Mr. Gavin and Mr. Wright are both in the judge's chamber. Who'd have thought today would turn out like this?
May I?
The daughter! Look at her silly hat. I'm gonna look up Professor Layton really fast for you. Or you can look it up. You look it up really quick. I'll be the daughter.
Professor Layton? Okay.
What? Hello, sir. Please pick a card. Oh, see, she is a magician. Little magic girl. Well, what's all this about? Is this one okay? Excellent. I have a message for you.
This dude?
Yeah. He's from a different game.
Okay, I was gonna say he looks so silly.
But they had a crossover game.
Oh.
And so I always think of them together. I never played the crossover game, but I played the crap out of Professor Layton on my DS. I loved those games.
He's got a silly face.
That's the little boy that you play.
Little boy.
Little boy. Okay. The last hand is about to be played. You need a trump card to make it. A trump card? The card you have chosen is magical. Use it wisely and the game is yours. That's all. Anyway. Oh.
Blood.
An ace? Where do I remember that card from? That's the card that was in the bottle.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the card that was in both of... I don't remember if it was in front of Wright's hand.
I guess we can look.
Yeah. You're right. It is ketchup. It's not blood. Not at all. It's from their dinner.
Dinner.
That one.
Oh, it's in Phoenix's hand.
Yeah. Doesn't have blood on it yet.
Okay. And Mr. Hans was 3 aces. Mr. Wright 2. It is 5 aces in all. It is true. I have seen it. The fifth ace. There was cheating. I swear to you. The missing. That's not missing. It was on the table.
No, the table only had 4.
Yeah, but... Oh, I guess that makes sense because it would be a double anyway.
Yeah, so it's a double.
Oh, and it's a...
Mm-hmm.
But it's red.
It's...
Oh!
It's got
Whoa.
red ketchup on it.
No, but it is a red card.
Oh, yes.
Because she handed it to you. It was red. But it's because, remember, the red card... They were playing with red, right?
Yeah.
No, they were playing with blue. No, they were playing with red. But what Kristoff thought it was blue, so he put a blue card in to make it look like he didn't cheat. But in reality, it was a... Yeah. That's the card he swapped. Why does this tiny girl have it? Wait, this blotch of red, is it strawberry jam? Licks it. Blah, 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 blah. You have your trump card. Now it is time for you to cut the deck and draw the truth. My father's fate is in your hands. I know you can do it.
Why does she look like she came out of Genshin Impact?
She does. It's all the layers.
Probably.
The bloodstained card is my trump card for finding the truth. I should probably give this to someone. I fell deep into thought as my mind raced to understand what it all meant. That girl, I'd seen her recently, but where? Oh my gosh.
Apollo, pay attention.
How many little
please.
girls in like silly little hats are you looking at? That's what I made the connection.
The locket?
What?
She's just wearing a different color.
It's pink and not blue. She wanted to match the cards. Bloody Ace added to the court record. Alright. Look how angry they are. They're both like, meh. Alright. 422.
They look like they're playing an intense game of rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, and Green Suit Man just won.
Yep.
Court will now reconvene. Defense attorney Kristoff Gavin, will you please take the stand? Oh.
He's big.
Yeah, he has to like hold his shoulders in. Now then, if you would, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, Mr. The witness state his name and occupation. Is this farce necessary, Your Honor?
I'm just like looking at his art. It's freaking me out. It's the dead mom hair.
It is the dead mom hair. Dead mom hair.
Alright, believe me, far stranger things have gone on in this courtroom. Alright.
Fine, I'll play along.
First, there's one thing we need to have made clear. Ooh, how did you know about the secret beneath the victim's hat?
The baldness!
By secret, I'm guessing he means the fact that Mr. Smith was bald. Secret bald.
Forgive my curiosity, but what is it about this fellow's head? Your Honor seems to have an inordinate interest in it.
Inordinate?
Inordinate. Yeah, yes.
Unusual.
Unusual.
That was Phoenix. Oh, he did the thing!
I wouldn't call it inordinate, Mr. Gavin.
I'm so happy. This game is so fun. Mr. Wright, you smell really bad.
Please, change your jacket.
Please.
What do you think you're doing, Wright? Wow, things sure look different from the other side. You know what I mean, Apollo?
No.
Speaking of looking from the other side, let's consider something for a second. The victim wore that hat all night, never once taking it off except for that one time.
That one time being the instant he was hit. Oh. When Mr. Wright returned from reporting the crime, the hat was lying on the floor. Mr. Wright picked it up and placed it onto the victim's head. In other words, in order to have seen Mr. Smith's bald head, you would have had to have been there in the hideout at the time of the crime. Crime time.
In other words, I must be the real killer, is what you're trying to say. Look at that face. He looks scary now.
He's so evil.
He's showing emotion.
Not the emotion. ...
Not bad, Apollo.
He's so cute in our booth with us.
He needs to shave.
Yeah. And a bath.
He looks stinky.
Stinky. He used to be in a suit again. It's like weird.
Oh.
Mr. Gavin.
Is he gonna have a little reveal again? Like
Probably.
The one girl? I'm afraid that I haven't been entirely honest with the court. What? Oh, I assure you, I had the noblest of intentions. I did it all to protect my client, Mr. Wright. Yet I'm afraid in the current situation I see little reason to hide anything. Very well, allow me to tell you the truth of what happened that night.
I wasn't there.
It wasn't me.
Finally, you may begin your testimony. Tell us, how were you involved in the events of that fateful night? That
Witness testimony. That
fateful
fateful night. The rage I sensed in that man that night troubled me, so I returned to the club. I went down to the basement and peeked in through the little window to the hideout. It must have been right after the murder took place. The victim was dead as he appears in the photo. A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright holding a bottle in his hand. I sensed that was not the best place for me to be at the time, so I left.
Why wouldn't you call the police? Skedaddle!
That's when the call came from Wright.
He would skedaddle.
He would. He's a weenie.
Wiener.
So you witnessed the murder? For better or worse, I missed the actual moment of the deed.
Mr. Gavin, may I remind you that you are Mr. Wright's defense team. Your testimony is clearly disadvantageous to your client. Disadvantageous is a word I have never heard.
Really?
Like, I know what it means, obviously, but like...
Never heard it in a sentence.
No one's ever said disadvantageous.
Yes.
Wow, I said it twice so well.
Third time, not the charm.
Not great.
What else could I say? I'm standing on the witness stand after all. So you are, Mr. Gavin. And you had to testify as you just did. You had to tell them you saw the scene of the crime through that little window.
Mr. Wright?
You had to say that. Because that was the only probable window of opportunity, right, Apollo?
You said that so weird.
Right,
Apollo. Apollo? Oh! Mr. Wright, the defense should do the cross-examination, not the defendant. Mr. Justice, are you prepared? Mr. Justice. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Justice sounds like a drag king name.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just Apollo Justice in general. A lot of these are drag king names.
Yeah.
Huh. I can't believe I'm going up against Mr. Gavin. This trial is getting weirder and weirder.
Cross-examination.
A defenseman man is trouble to me, and I return to the club. I go to the basement and peek in through the little window. Must have been right after the murder took place. Victor was dead as he appeared in the photo. Bald head. Holy bottle. Okay. I'm gonna go all the way back. Let me go to the front. Let's see what evidence we have. Where's that window?
You're not in the window! Also, he can't see the bald head. It's not...
Yeah, but that's only because Phoenix put the hat on, which is we're taking for, like, granted. I don't know if that'll work. The window's there, though. We know it's there. Bonk. I'm, like, trying to see if there's any clues. Clues. Okay, let's just... Hold it! Hold it! That man, you mean Mr. Smith?
He was different from the other customers. His aura, shall we say.
Ew.
I like crystals. I knew he was a serious poker player, but it was more than that.
Oh my god.
So that you knew the true nature of your client's job? Of course, but I also knew he wasn't engaged in gambling, which would be illegal. Even though all of you know how to gamble for some reason.
Yeah, everyone knows how to, but it's, yeah. My crystals. My crystals. Well, it makes sense that he'd known. They were friends after all.
Worried for my friend, I returned to the club. You see, I feared this Mr. Smith might be someone coming to settle an old score.
I see. What happened then? Alright. I went down to the basement. Okay. Hold it! Hold it! The little window. You mean the one that used to keep the watch up... Wait. Used to keep watch up the stairs.
Yes, a relic of the ancient past. The Black Marketeers used it, I believe.
Okay. Why'd you go through the trouble of peeking in through the window? Wouldn't it have been easier just to open the door and go into the room?
I didn't want to upset Wright, you see.
Yeah.
You see?
Upset Mr. Wright.
Yes, what if my fears had been unfounded? I'd be walking in on their match, bad form to say the least.
So far everything he's saying makes sense. Okay. The turder.
The turder. Right after the turder took place.
Turdermuck place.
Turdermuck place.
Which was dead. Hold it! Which photo? Something made a sound behind us. By photo, you mean this
time.
The house is settling. Haunted. Okay, by photo, you mean the second photograph of the crime scene?
Precisely. You see, he wasn't wearing his hat then.
I saw his head when he was dead,
That's mean.
and then I fled. Sorry.
But that's okay, that was great. And then I fled.
Then Mr. Wright came along and replaced his hat.
Can you describe the scene of the crime for us?
Hold it! Hold it! Those were the only 3 at the scene of the crime?
Yes, as far as I saw at least. Then we're back where we started! The killer was the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Who else could it have been? But why didn't you talk to the police? 2 reasons. First, I didn't actually witness the very moment of the crime, even though I said I did.
That doesn't mean anything. You see a murdered person, you go, oh, I should probably call the cops.
Probably say something.
I just realized that this is doubles. Oh no, we're muted. Okay. Sorry.
We're muted. My office was asked to defend Wright. Even after seeing what I had seen, I couldn't abandon my friend.
There's gotta be a crime here somewhere, right? Obstruction of justice. Ah! There must have been someone else there at the moment of the crime.
Justice. I just said I saw no one, not a soul. I'm
Three?
smiling as I say this.
Not a soul.
Not a soul.
How strong is that bottle that can kill a man and not shatter? That is a good. It's a grape juice bottle.
Grape juice bottles are very
which
thick.
are very strong.
Very strong.
We talked about this last stream, like how bottles in reality are like really hard to break,
the density of them.
and like I feel like you could hit someone on the skull and not break it, because skulls aren't that hard
Yeah.
if there's a lot of movement. I don't know, physics.
But again, would it kill them or just knock them out without shattering?
It doesn't, like, this is your frontal like
Oh yeah.
plate. Is that, it's like, how sensitive is that?
It's pretty sensitive.
That's
It's pretty sensitive. I mean, I just saw a murder scene.
But that goes against what Mr. Wright said.
Ah, yes, this mysterious 4th person. Who would conveniently be the real killer, I suppose. Glad to see we agree, Mr. Gavin. Let me pose a question then. Tell me, what possible reason did the real killer have to swap cards in the victim's hand? Perhaps you can show us a reason why such a thing would be necessary?
How can I show something I can't find myself?
Remember, Apollo, the card that was swapped out was the 5th ace.
The 5th ace. Right. Right.
Right.
Well, Mr. Justice, excuse me. The question of why the killer would swap out a card has been raised. Can you point to a reason? Can we?
I mean, they wouldn't be able to play the same card without it being able, without them, if my brain can work, because 2 of the same cards would be on the same I don't know how to play poker, so I don't know.
Would it to be...
They couldn't have both of the same aces on without them knowing, like,
Yeah.
oh, you're cheating, you know?
Was it to cover for Phoenix? But that doesn't make sense. I don't think we have evidence.
Not yet.
Not yet. No, not yet, Your Honor.
Not yet, how pathetic!
Oh, please.
Not yet. Try not ever.
Well, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, I'm willing to wait for as long as it takes.
Great. I don't even know what the heck I'm looking for.
Apollo.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, you already know the answer. You just don't realize it yet.
Could you be more cryptic? Like, yeah, I know that you're teaching,
Just tell him.
but like someone died.
Also, it looks like his little button on his hat is screaming.
Oh! That's what I'm saying. Like, but like someone died. Like, I know you're teaching this child, but I feel like there's bigger things to worry about. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
for
wrong,
sure.
but I already know the answer.
Take a moment to think it over, okay?
You're so gentle with me. I feel like Phoenix is just being like, okay, sweetie, you can do it.
Then it go to this.
That's not the best place for me to be at this time, so I left. Hold it! Hold it! Would it have been better to wait for the police to arrive?
Remember, though, by that time, I was already Wright's defense attorney. It wouldn't do for me to become part of the investigation.
That makes sense. Or does it? I'm confused.
Well, what happened next? I don't pay attention.
Call came from Wright. Hold it! Hold it! Where were you when the phone call came?
I had already left the Borscht Bull Club by that time. On the phone, he asked me to defend him. Naturally, I was surprised.
Oh, is the like evidence we need? Is it the bloody card? Because she was like, "You're gonna need this." Blah. She was all spooky.
I accepted, however, I couldn't abandon him. So kind of you.
So far, everything jives with Mr. Red's testimony. I think. Jives? Are you 80?
Jives. Is it going to be a problem for you to cross-examine your own boss?
I'm fine. Who was it that taught me never to pull punches in cross-examination? It was you, Mr. Gavin. I learned it from watching you! I learned it from you, Dad! Alright. I just said, okay. Where did I do evidence? Was it this one?
I think so. Whoops.
There are only 3 at the scene of the crime. Oh, we already did
Yeah,
this.
we
Blah,
did
blah, blah,
this.
blah, blah. Okay, we get it, we understand. Second, blah, 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 blah.
Objection!
Ah! Must have been someone else. God, just as I know in my soul, but yes, that's great.
We already talked about
Tell
this.
Oops. Find myself. Remember, Apollo. The face. No, Miss Justice. You point to the reason? Show evidence. It's now or never. The defense would like to present evidence to the court. Evidence showing the reason why a card was swapped out. Oh, it was swapped because it had blood on it. But why would that matter? Louis says, how to overcomplicate a testimony in 63 easy steps. For real. I'm so confused.
Would it prove that one of them was actually cheating?
Yeah, but why would that matter? Like, why would the killer want that? Why would they care?
It's their trophy for their kill.
Go ahead and point out your reason, Mr. Justice. Why did the killer take the 5th ace? Oh, why should we doing this. Single drop of blood marks in front of the card. How do I...
Back
Oh, there we go.
is red.
It's red.
What color is the other ace?
Should I just do it? Should I present? I guess we can look at this one. Examine.
That's not the one.
The king that got swapped. But that was the one that was missing. Like, it would have
Yeah.
been an ace, I think. I think it's this. We're gonna present it, and we might lose a life. It's okay.
Oh, is that what happens?
When you present evidence, you can, like, lose stuff. You can push all you want. You can, like, talk to them all you want. That's why I've been, like, pushing and not presenting as often. Because it's scary.
Oh, I didn't know you could die in this.
Yeah.
Oh.
My reason is, this. Die of embarrassment.
Is that an ace?
An ace attorney? Alright. Why? Why is this? Why it's got blood on it? Right next to the spade.
What?
Oh, he's
Whoa.
twitching. Ew.
Scary. I don't like that. This is insane. Why wasn't I told about this? Why?
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 Wow. Could this be? Could this be the missing fifth ace? Oh, look at him from behind. He's gross.
Inconceivable! How could you? What are you doing with that card?
I don't like that he's still smiling.
I don't either.
Well, that's the thing. Why is Mr. Gavin so upset?
Why do you think, Apollo?
It's just a fishy card from some fishy girl.
Playing Go Fish. Oh, that card? It's mine.
I like how sassy he. Like, I love how he's like,
It's like,
look, what are you gonna do about it?
That's my card. That is, I picked it up at the Horse Club Bowl Club. Goodness, that night after the murder had occurred.
All right.
I'm great. I can read. I gave it to my daughter. Cards are her stock and trade, after all.
Why is his daughter a magician? It's weird.
For kicks and giggles.
Who was her mother?
He adopted her.
Objection. Objection. That's
No.
you.
Impossible. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. The people in the background of the court look like cosmetology practice heads. Yeah.
They do, and they're
They're
like,
just on
doing
like
this.
on a rotation thing. They're just like
Little animatronic.
Yeah. The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud.
A fraud.
Fraud? How can you be so sure? What?
What?
I would think the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the crime scene, the real killer. Exclamation point. Allow me to elaborate. What if this trace of blood was the reason? The reason for? I have to go to the bathroom.
Can we hurry this up?
For the killer to take the card from the scene of the crime.
Good little accent.
I know I gave him a little accent.
Where are you going with this?
Take another look at this photograph.
You got me right as I was drinking.
I'm sorry.
You didn't finish it.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did. You were
I'm
like, you were
dying.
dying. At the moment of the crime, his hat fell to the floor, and a trickle of blood ran from his forehead down the back of his head.
Like a little blood mohawk.
Couldn't a drop of that blood have fallen fallen on one of the cards?
I suppose.
The killer then took the card to hide the blood.
Objection.
Regardless, that evidence is non-permissible.
Why?
Oh? Right, regardless of how you wasted the last 7 years, who used to be a lawyer. You know what a serious crime it is to conceal evidence. Oh, we can discuss the finer points of our legal system later.
Like, look how
Over dinner.
in jail. Oh.
What's important now is that I've answered your question. What are you talking about? You wanted to know why the killer would have taken a card from the crime scene. And now I've told you. That one drop of blood would have been decisive evidence, you see? Okay.
But he took it from the... Okay. Alright.
Let him talk. This is baseless conjecture. Baseless.
Objection!
Objection!
That was you.
It was me. I'm so brave. Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, it was Phoenix.
Oh, I assure you, it's quite based. What?
He's based.
It's amazing, really, how a single drop of blood on a single card can lead us to the truth. It's quite simple.
I feel like if this guy got donked and it, like, killed him, there'd be a lot more blood.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't just be like, oh, a little trickle and a droplet. Or no, or.
Hide the drop of blood, not the actual murder, makes total sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, Apollo,
Yes?
try picturing the scene of the crime in your head.
He looks like he's just, like, lounging. Just vibing.
I mean, I guess it could be that the blood was from Gavin. He, like, tripped and hit his head on the table.
I guess. He just did a little bonk.
He got a little bonk on his head.
Oh.
Ooh.
I can see in 3D.
Kind of weird. The murder took place in the hideout.
Sorry.
It's me. The body of the luckless victim was found at the poker table, and before the killer swapped a card out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on it in the victim's hand. Yeah, because he could have fought with someone. Given this, there is one decisive problem with this scene.
Oh. Wait.
Let's keep it simple, shall we? Given that there was a drop of blood on a card, whose position in this diagram does it fit?
What? He said. Okay.
So where would the card be for it to fit, I guess? The victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witnesses?
Witnesses?
Whose position doesn't fit?
Okay. Would it be him? Because the drop went backwards and not, because he said he was holding it.
Oh yeah.
Right?
So if his head was tilted back, how would it?
Or if it even was on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Vic. Victim. V. For victim. Take that! Well, isn't the victim's position this problem? I don't follow your logic here, Mr. Justice. Well, look, the victim was struck on the head, sending him back in his chair. You'd think any blood would fall behind the body, not under the table in front of him. Okay, so we're right. Take a look at the photograph again. Look at that photograph. If it bled in this position. If it bled in this position. The blood would fall on the floor, not on the cards. Why, that's right. So what does it mean?
Incidentally, we were sitting in swivel chairs.
That's not...
I love swivel chairs. They're fun.
We got swivel chairs. Swivel chairs? Oh, man.
Apollo, try turning the chair around.
Okay. What?
Oh,
How?
Was he struck from someone else?
Do I just...
And then turned around?
Chair was facing the other way. It would have to be.
So someone came in through the window.
So we have to assume at the time of the murder, the victim's chair was facing away from the table. I like this weird, ugly 3D stuff.
It's weird.
When Mr. Wright returned from informing the police, which way was the chair facing?
When I came back to the room, the body was facing as seen in this photo.
That would mean that the killer turned the chair back around.
Let's take the next step. Look at the diagram once more. We know now that the victim was facing away from the table at the time of the murder. But this creates another significant contradiction. Again!
Really?
He just really has to go to the
You
bathroom.
really gotta pee.
Let's test your reasoning skills again, shall we? Apollo, whose location on this diagram contradicts our new understanding of the crime? The victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witnesses.
Excuse me. Okay.
Excuse me!
Hard condition if the victim was facing away. Would it be the killer? Okay, let's think about this. Because if the killer bonked him, because he bonked him on the front of the head, so it'd have to be the killer. Present. Ah! Take that! Take that! The victim was struck from the front, correct?
Indeed.
Well, wouldn't it be hard for the killer to hit him from the front? Sitting where his indicator currently is?
I would think that it'd be quite hard, yes. Yes, but what you're saying makes no sense. Why would the victim suddenly turn to face the wall in the middle of a game?
Because he wanted to put his feet up on that cabinet.
I believe a sufficient reason will soon come to light. What?
What?
There's something in this diagram that makes far less sense, actually. Look again at the diagram. Apollo, if the victim was stuck while he was sitting, is shown here. Struck, thank you. He's stuck. Where would his assailant be standing?
Mark it on the diagram. What? But there's no room to put a mark where the killer should be.
He came from the closet. Don't worry, let's think it through and see what we find. We know the victim was facing towards the wall at the time of the crime, but the only thing we know for sure, try to forget about everything else. Where would the killer have to be standing to strike our victim?
So it would have to be here.
Yes.
So either he moved it.
I mean, if they're swivel chairs, couldn't they, like, move the whole thing? He could be...
I mean, yeah, like, you could really just do whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this, right?
Yes.
Take that! Hey, that! The killer had to be standing, well, here.
You get points for flair, but that's all you get.
What happened? But that's
My brain's short. Oh my goodness, short-circuited.
You got a short brain.
Chucked from the window. Yeah, I'm wondering if what's-his-face did something from the window.
But when? Because Wright went upstairs, which means he would have seen him if he went and saw through the window.
Because I thought they were fighting.
Yeah.
He knocked out the girl.
Yeah.
And he went to go call the police.
Yes.
And then he came back down and he was dead.
Yes. But if anyone was in that little hallway where the window was, you would have seen it going upstairs. You know.
True.
I thought I was onto something there too.
I hardly need to point out that standing there would be impossible. The victim is facing a solid cupboard. Hiding in the cupboard.
Yeah, like, anyone could be there.
They jump out and say, ha-ha!
Ha-ha!
Or claiming the killer climbed the cupboard and hit him from above. Ha! It's simple logic, really. If this was the only place the killer could have been standing, then that means that at the very moment of the crime...
Wait, I know! At the moment of the crime, the cupboard wasn't there. See, he moved it. This is like, what was that thing we saw in that show? Something's Law.
The
Law. Jingleberry's Law. What's his name?
Newton?
Nope.
Nope.
The whole, like, the simplest solution is usually the right one.
Murphy?
Murphy! Right?
Milo Murphy's Law?
That's the sound. Milo Murphy?
The other Phineas and Ferb show?
No! What's this now?
I mean, that's the only explanation, right, Mr. Gavin? Your Honor, I have a suggestion for the defense. We should arrange to examine the cupboard in the hideout immediately.
Are we gonna bring it into court? Occam's razor. You got it.
There we go.
That's the one I was trying to think of. Bailiff, send a team to the crime scene immediately. Have them try to move the cupboard.
Your Honor?
What?
There's one more thing your men should look for. I just keep bringing up stuff.
If I had told the truth, this probably all would have been over with in like 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
But I have to teach.
Please give this to the bailiff.
Yes, I see. You do belong in the courtroom after all, Mr. Wright. Oh.
I do my best.
I love him.
Like, I'm just great.
He makes me so happy. Because in the old games, he's just so endearing. He's a little more like Apollo, where he's a little like nervous and like, I don't know what I'm doing. And he's kind of a dork and he's always sweating. But like here, he's like chill and cool. And he's like, I've grown and I like it. It makes me happy.
But let's forge ahead here while we wait. Look at the diagram once again. It's been changed. If the killer was standing here at the time of the crime, then this cupboard wasn't here, which means
That the window,
Apollo, try moving the cupboard.
the window would be covered. Which means that Christopher could not have seen.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing that in your mind palace.
As you can see, the cupboard was the problem. At the time of the murder, it has to have been as shown here.
How did he get back there? It's like a tiny space.
Yeah. Be like,
Ow.
trying to hit it in a weird way. Now everything is in place to reconstruct the moment of the crime. Oh my, what's this?
What is it now?
Look at the diagram of the crime scene once more.
He's being so coy.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like,
oh, what's
Look at
this?
it again, you guys.
Oh.
It appears we found yet another contradiction. What I believe to be the final contradiction, in fact.
Huh? Oh, dang.
Notice something, Apollo. Our line of deduction is rapidly approaching its logical conclusion.
Now then, Mr. Justice, please point to the new contradicting indicator. Is it the victim, the killer, the witness, the second witness? Which indicator?
The
Okay.
second witness,
We know which
because he
circle
can't
works.
see.
He slams
Says
his
if they
fist
make
down.
enough of these games, will Phoenix end up being a judge?
That would be incredible and also terrible.
He would be too sassy. I don't think they'd get anything done.
Yeah.
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 He'd be like, "You're not doing your job right, you guys.
He's so
Do
like
better."
in the other games, he's so like done with everything. He's just like, ugh, these people, like all the time. I'd love to see that as judge. I don't think it'll happen.
Oh yeah, probably not.
What about the cupboard? Are we all okay with assuming it was moved?
Sure, why not?
Well, if it was, something really doesn't fit. The cupboard would be completely cover up the window to the stairs. Ah! That's right. Someone standing outside wouldn't be able to see it. Someone like Mr. Gavin?
What did you say? Twitchy
I don't like that
eyes.
his like shiny glasses are almost skin colored, like his skin tone. It makes it look like he has eyes, like, but they don't have pupils in them, you know?
So just scary blobs. Oh, is the coolest defense in the West losing his cool? Don't expect me to play along with your little game, right?
Right.
It's only a game until someone gets killed, Mr. Gavin. And someone did.
Oh.
Someone was. Well, the window to that room was blocked by a cupboard. So, Mr. Gavin, perhaps you'd like to explain to the court. Exactly where did you witness the crime scene from?
This is a weird sentence.
Yeah. Where were you?
Excuse me, Your Honor. Order! This is a court of law and I will have order. We just now received word from our investigation team at the Borscht Bowl Club. They've examined the cupboard in the hideout, Your Honor. Oh, there's harder. Oh, and what did they find? Well, Your Honor, turns out there is a secret passage.
Tunnel!
That makes sense. What?
Ah, yes, I believe I mentioned something of the sort before. I don't
Shut up,
think
Phoenix.
you did.
Stupid idiot.
This is one of the tricks to the room many of our regulars know about. Okay.
I do remember him saying something about that now that he mentioned. Did he?
He mentioned tricks, but he didn't say that there was a secret tunnel, I don't think.
No.
I don't remember him saying there was a secret tunnel.
I don't remember.
A secret passage is a handy thing to have when you're engaged in illegal goings-on. You never know when you might need to duck away from the eyes of the law. So the room has a
So the room has a secret passage. Where does it go?
I thought he was explaining that it was a secret passage. The other side connects to the restaurant above. The underworld bosses could get away from the cops and enjoy a cool bowl of borscht, no doubt. Just like our killer. He's pooping.
He did it. He pooped.
He couldn't wait any longer. You see where our line of simple deductive reasoning has led us, Apollo?
I see it, but I don't believe it. That girl wasn't kidding when she said she needed this trump card for the last hand. At the time of the murder, the window was blocked and the victim's hat was only off his head for a few minutes between Mr. Smith's murder and Mr. Wright's return from calling the cops. In other words, the only place anyone could have seen the victim's bald head was from inside the hideout. Well, Mr. Gavin, come on, say something. Dare I ask what really happened that night? Actually, I think we could probably figure it out ourselves at this point. That night, for whatever reason, our killer had a date with Mr. Smith. A date with destiny.
A date.
I feel like his head wouldn't fit in that hat if it was properly sized.
No, it needs to fit
like
a
too
little
flat.
Yeah, or fit higher on his head.
Yeah. Where he crouched, hidden in the secret passageway behind the cupboard, holding his breath, waiting for just the right moment. Then the chance came, and he took it. Whoa, why'd you do that? Wait here, I'll get help. What?
Did Mr. Wright see him do it?
Oh, it was her getting hit, and then Mr. Wright was like, oh no! Miss Olga O'Reilly was out cold, struck by Mr. Smith. But his time was soon to come. Mr. Wright went upstairs to call the cops, leaving Mr. Shady Smith alone in the hideout with the unconscious dealer, which was a terrible idea. Then our killer stepped out from the secret passage and into the hideout.
The victim must have heard the cupboard sliding aside. He wheeled his chair around to look, just like Palpatine did in the original Star Wars movie when they didn't have an automatic thing for his chair. He used his little feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, now I feel like I need to watch that.
Yeah, the voice, not the voice actor, but the actual actor, he came to one of the Annex things, and he was talking about
That's so cute.
how he like had to use his little feet to like. He's like, so it's a little less menacing when you realize like what I had to do to like turn the chair around, and it makes me laugh each time.
That's so funny. I love that. Like, Ripley, hello. Hi, sweetheart. My dog has joined us.
After the deed was done, the criminal must have seen the blood on the card. He would have, of course, realized the need to destroy the evidence. That single spot of blood told the whole story of the crime.
Too bad for him he didn't linger longer in the hideout that night. If he had, he might have noticed the cards on the floor and the fact that they were all red. Ooh, we got a new drawing.
He flipped his anime mom hair to the side.
Dead anime mom hair.
Yeah, sorry, dead anime mom hair, that's right.
Well, it seems this trial has taken yet another turn. I'm truly, truly sorry I had to see this day come, Mr. Gavin.
Shame on you.
Shame. Mr. Gavin. Mr. Payne.
Yerk! Yes, Your Honor! Yerk! I have to go to the bathroom!
The prosecution will continue its investigation. As for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the defendant, he is hereby cleared of all suspicion. Believe me when I say that I don't believe this is happening, Mr. Gavin. But I'm afraid circumstances call for me to issue a warrant for your arrest immediately.
Objection!
Objection.
Oh, no need to apologize. I rather enjoyed myself.
He's evil. We called it.
Yep.
We were like, he's a little, like, rude.
It's
and
not every
sassy.
day you get to witness the legendary attorney's dirty tactics firsthand. Your point, Mr. Gavin? Frankly, Your Honor, I'm shocked that a person of your caliber would be taken in by such a low-grade parlor trick.
Excuse me?
The defendant is cleared of all suspicion. This is hardly the time for jokes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright hasn't proven anyone's guilt or innocence here. What he has done is use illegal evidence to put the blame on someone else. And not just anyone else, but me, his own defense attorney. Twitch.
Illegal evidence?
Objection!
Let me ask you, Mr. Gavin. Is there still any reason present to suspect me of wrongdoing? Of course. This bottle, for instance.
Bottle of grape juice. Oh yeah, it has his fingerprints all over it.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright was drinking.
How do you intend to explain away the fingerprints on the murder weapon? And not just any fingerprints, am I right, Mr. Payne? Actually, yes, the fingerprints on the bottle were, upside down.
Actually,
Actually?
I seem to recall this being an issue earlier.
The court and this case demand an explanation. I can think of only one reason why one would hold a bottle upside down. And that is to hit someone with the bottom of the bottle.
Bottom of the bottle.
Well, Your Honor, see how the codfish squirms to the last. Well, Apollo?
Yeah?
Your boss seems awfully concerned about this bottle still. But I'm sure you can come up with a suitable explanation just like that.
Yeah, just like, what? Why would anyone grab a bottle upside down other than to gulp?
Don't let him trick you into thinking his explanation is the only legitimate one.
Just trying to think of, like, you held a bottle like this. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I had to, to figure out what was happening. Visualize. Is there really another?
Take another look at the court record. I believe you'll find a simple answer there in plain sight.
How about you just say the answer in plain words? For real.
Stop dancing around it, please!
Like dog. Does someone have upside down hands? I don't know. Do we really have?
Investigate the bottle. See if you can see the fingerprints or something.
Oh, maybe. Examine. Grape juice. How long has this been since I drank grape juice? What? Apparently, it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. I wonder how well it goes down with borscht.
Yeah, look at the neck of the bottle if that's where they, like, hold it.
It won't let me. It would be hasty to deliver a verdict with unanswered questions, indeed. He was gonna- we were so close!
Yep.
Mr. Justice? Mr. Gavin said that the court and this case demand an explanation. Don't worry, justice won't leave until justice is done. That's cute. That's adorable. He's just
So cute.
Yeah.
Such a little guy.
He's a little guy. Perhaps the defense would care to enlighten the court. What evidence do you have to explain why the fingerprints on the bottle are upside down?
I mean, he had to grab them.
Yeah, but why would you grab them upside down? You just.
Well, if he's grabbing them from the box there, you'd be
Oh,
grabbing
you're
them upside
right!
down.
Oh my gosh, this is correct. I think. Let's hope.
Maybe.
Take that!
Take that! It's actually easier to show you than explain, Your Honor. Oh, he's all smug. I think we got it right. Place that bottle on the floor next to your chair. Okay, so you're right.
Yeah,
That's why
because you have to pick it up, and so
I was
you're gonna be
literally
picking
using
up,
my
like-
water bottle to like try to figure out how
How to
you'd
pick it
hold
up.
it or like why you'd hold it like that.
Mhm.
That makes so much more sense. All right. Yes, now reach down and pick it up without getting out of your chair. Ah! It burns!
It burns! I have to go to the bathroom!
See, you naturally go to pick up the bottle by its neck. With your fingers upside down. They do look like little like Barbie hands. Take a look at this photograph. Gosh dang it. Taken on the night of the murder. The defendant, Mr. Wright, sat here, playing piano, bottles of grape juice on the floor to the side of this piano bench. He was drinking like crazy. He's gonna just have the worst poops later. he would have naturally picked up the bottles upside down several times. Wow, can't believe it was that simple. Occam's
Recall our
razor.
dinner that evening, Kristoff. I was drinking my usual juice then, too.
Basically, you used the bottle on the table to do the deed. All right. But then you must have remembered. So you went up and picked up one of the bottles from under the piano, and you switched the bottles. You took one of Mr. Wright's bottles and made it look like the murder weapon. Order! Order, order! What do you have to say to these charges, Mr. Gavin?
Fascinating. So this is the legendary attorney's famed tactic of misdirection.
He's being kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he is.
I don't like him. What?
Did we ever like him?
That's true. But also, now I like him less.
Yes. You claim that I switched the bottle. Where is your proof? Where? The card isn't in the bottle anymore.
You're so smart. That is ingenious. Proof?
The card's missing.
Well, that's,
As I thought, more baseless conjecture. I'm afraid your bottle of proof is quite empty.
Objection!
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Why does his voice sound so young? I keep thinking it's Apollo.
Yeah. Your Honor, when you initiated the investigation of the hideout earlier, do you recall I requested an additional investigation?
Yes. I have your memo about it here. Retrieve the bottles from under the piano at the Borscht Bowl Club. And here's one of the bottles in question.
Huh, what are you going to dust that for fingerprints too? I would be surprised if any were on that but his.
Mr. Gavin probably wouldn't make such a novice mistake, true. That bottle won't bear a trace of anything.
Say Apollo.
Yeah,
Why don't you go ahead and examine that bottle?
but why?
Just humor me.
Mr. Wright, you're stupid.
That bottle will solve this case once and for all.
What?
The card's gonna be in there.
That's some bottle. I mean, yeah, we.
There's some bottle.
Yeah,
I can
there it
already
is.
see it right
Yeah.
there.
Ew, we crumpled it all gross.
We had to get it in.
It was a 5 of hearts. That's like not even a good cheat card. Alright. There's something inside the bottle. Do it. Oh. This is so weird.
It's the card.
What's this?
That card, it can't be. Recall that unpleasant woman's testimony for a moment.
I don't know why. For some reason, my brain was like, "It's my turn. I'm Phoenix." Or Miss Olga. Or oh, really?
Yes, our little swindling debauchka?
Debauchka.
Debauchka.
Look that up. Look up what it means. Or I can do it because I think you're talking. Oh no, I'm talking. That night they planted. Oh wait. I planted a card that was supposed to. I don't remember her accent. And Wright lost that hand just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. The trap failed.
It's a girl.
It's just girl. The Vodka is just girl.
It's just a girl.
Alright.
She's just a girl.
What? Wait, this isn't. You're telling me that this is the planted card you disposed of? The one you mentioned in this piece of testimony?
Flashback to earlier.
More flashback.
Do I need to talk flashback?
Yeah, flashback.
I happened
talk.
to put my hand in my pocket and found a card. Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Disposed? Where? In your butt. Alright.
There was an empty bottle of grape juice that I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle.
I like how he wasn't just drinking this juice, he was drinking it straight from the bottle.
Yeah.
Like
I need this whole thing.
Alcoholic.
The bottles were swapped. And the only one who could have done that was the 4th person in the club that night. You, Mr. Kristoff
He
Gavin!
did the point! It's iconic.
The point.
The point!
He's angry.
Oh.
Oh.
Earthquake!
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, he's got supernatural powers.
What's happening?
He knows magic, too.
He knows magic of the gathering, the gavening.
The gavening.
Okay. You good, bro?
That is all.
That was terrifying.
It was. Gavin Angie. Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright?
Revenge?
Revenge for the events that took away your attorney's badge 7 years ago?
Are we gonna learn? Are we gonna know?
I'm gonna need backstory. My past is like my logic, straight and true.
Well, it's a little gay.
Just a little bit. Nothing's changed. All I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction.
Get it? Double meaning. Oh.
Fine. I'm glad we could have this little tete-a-tete. Right?
Titty a titty.
Titty a titty.
Is it tate?
I always do it wrong. I don't know.
I've never seen it spelled. I've only ever heard people say it.
Yeah, I've only ever really heard people say it, and I can't think it.
Titty.
Tete-a-tete. Tete-a-tete. I don't know.
Titty.
This is insane! What about me? Don't I get to prosecute anyone?
What about me?
What about me?
Look at him behind.
I know, he's just
I hate it.
big.
Blob. I believe this time we finally come to an end of our trial. Mr. Payne, do you have a report for us on Christoph Gavin?
He's admitted everything. We're processing his arrest now.
Paperwork. I see. Still, one has to wonder why he would do such a thing. He didn't even have a connection to the victim, did he?
Or none that we know of.
Mr. Wright, have you anything to add?
I'm afraid I can't shed any more light on the matter.
So coy.
Yeah.
About this victim, Mr. Shady Smith. His occupation was listed as traveler. Can that be an occupation? An odd profession, to be sure, but that's all we know about him. He's an influencer, a travel influencer. He got this hat in Spain.
I'll arrange a follow-up investigation, Your Honor.
Good. Mr. Wright?
Yes?
7 years, and you still haven't lost your touch.
Christoph Gavin was a man with much significance for me.
All right.
Both as a friend, as a lover,
and a lawyer. He was extremely talented, to be sure. Talented at murdering people.
I needed 2 things before I could confront him. The first was a place where no injustice would be tolerated, this courtroom. The second was a man who would tolerate no injustice, Mr. Justice. In other words, a defense attorney, you, Apollo.
Me? I'm like 12, dude.
This is a dark time for our legal system. A twisting of justice brought on by our very own initial trial system. We have to set it right.
Mr. Wright.
Our work lies
all I have
ahead
to
of
say.
us, and I, for one, am looking forward to it.
Well, this seems like a good time to announce a verdict. The court finds the defendant totally guilty.
No,
Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Mr. Phoenix is not guilty.
No, I know.
Okay.
Not, I was making a joke.
Okay.
Not guilty.
So he's not!
Hooray!
Confetti!
Confetti!
Can you imagine if they did that?
That'd be
At
fantastic,
actual,
actually.
like, courtrooms,
I'd
and they're
love
just
that.
Like, they're not guilty! Confetti!
Yay! Or if they are guilty, it's still confetti. Because everyone's happy either way.
That's true.
Like, wah! Okay, court's adjourned. I wouldn't mind being a juror if that was the
A
case.
juror.
A juror.
Still 420.
420 at 428. I wish they made it at 420.
420, 420.
Kind of a bunmer.
Bunmer. Thanks, Apollo. You came through just like I thought you would.
It's music. Happy ending music. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything in there. It was you who cornered Mr. Gav, the killer.
He no longer has a name. I couldn't have done it by myself. You sensed it too today, didn't you? Your ability.
All right. Ability?
Yes, a sensitivity I lack. You come to understand it soon enough.
Why would Phoenix know that?
I don't know.
Whatever, dog. Wait, I wonder if he means that headache I got earlier. I have one question for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is that true? Of course it's true. What's this weird vibe I'm getting?
It's your perception check.
Nat 20, nat 20!
Nat 20, nat 20!
What is that, Mr. Wright?
You'll have to find the answer to that question yourself.
The answer. Right. Today was full of questions without answers, most of them about Mr. Gavin. Like, is he gay?
What possible reason could he have had to commit murder?
Is Phoenix his lover?
Perhaps you'll learn that in the days to come.
Huh? Wait, you don't know, do you?
This locket is the key.
Oh, that reminds me. I met the girl whose picture's in your locket.
My daughter?
My little babushka?
My
No, babushka?
child?
What was the word that she called him?
Dushka.
Your daughter, right?
That's right. She's my daughter.
You know, you were right about this locket. Oh, that's you. Sorry.
I took this off his neck the night he died. But it looks like our dear Russian scam artist saw me. So the truth is, this locket really did belong to him.
Wait, but that's perjury. You testified. You said the locket was yours.
I said no such thing, actually.
Huh?
I merely said that it was a locket with my daughter's picture inside.
That's still perjury.
That's creepy.
That's
A
you.
subtle distinction, but a distinction nonetheless. And it's the truth.
Wait, but then why? Why was the victim wearing a locket with a picture of your daughter inside it?
Sometimes the straightest path to the truth isn't the best one. Give it time.
Okay.
You're still just getting started with your career.
Speaking of which, I may be out of a job. I work for Gavin Law Offices after all.
Come work for me.
I still can't believe I just saw Mr. Gavin get led away in handcuffs.
Apollo,
Yeah.
how about coming to work for me?
In my hobo salon. You mean at the Wright & Co. law offices? I mean, there's not a single attorney in my generation that doesn't know it.
I can't imagine that to be true, but
Wait, but you're not a...
Oh, I turned in my badge, yes. I'm not an attorney anymore. But I have an office.
I got an office space. This is where I sleep at night. Ripley. Rips. She wants to be part of it. That incident 7 years ago. The legendary trial. And at the middle of it, all was one man.
One man.
Phoenix Wright. The case reached its sad conclusion, and he left law for good. Have you ever thought about coming back to the courts?
I'm not qualified to stand in a court of law, I'm afraid. Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence.
Forged evidence? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick.
Did he, like, the card with the blood on it?
Probably.
Because the naughty magician is his daughter.
Yeah.
One piece of evidence struck me as odd. It's true. It just seemed, well, too perfect. I'll bet this was the forged evidence.
Take that!
Take that! Screaming in this little corner. You mean this, don't you? I got this from your daughter, Mr. Wright.
Yes, that card couldn't have been found at the crime scene. Why? Because the killer took it with him when he left. Leaving the wrong card in its place. Sorry, Ripley's trying to crawl up into my chair.
Ripley! Wait, can we show her?
I think they can probably see her.
Move the camera. Oh, sweetie.
Hi, baby.
She really wants to be part of this.
You do.
She wants to be part of the love. Hello.
She's trying to get up in my chair. Huh, baby?
She wants to be a lawyer. Hi. She's dumb. Get down.
Can you get down?
Get down.
Oh.
All right. Back to this.
Leaving the wrong card in its place, luckily for us. The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud. A fraud? How can you be so sure? I would think the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the crime scene. The real killer. My verdict was already handed down 7 years ago.
Then you really... Oh, I peeked that mic so hard. I'm sorry.
Yes, I forged this card. One look at the crime scene should have told you it wasn't real.
But you can't do something like that and call yourself an attorney. He doesn't. That's his point, dude.
What do you think? I'm not an attorney anymore. Who's calling themselves an attorney, Apollo?
So, it's true. The rumor, it's true. 7 years ago. You pooped
None of
yourself
that
in court. Sorry.
None of that matters much now, does it?
So upset.
I'm so upset.
I punched him. He punched him.
Oh.
Good for Apollo. Phoenix
Punched
needed
him.
that.
It's your story from here on out, Apollo.
It's because it's
Because it's Apollo
he's sanding off.
justice.
Yeah, it's cute.
Perhaps I can.
I just
help you
realized that
turn
we're
the next
still on
page.
our faces.
Oh,
Damn it, I did it again.
how
All right.
dare you?
Perhaps I can help. He punched him. Nothing actually happened. It was just, it looked like this.
I can help you turn that. I already said this.
Oh. There we go.
My office's address. Drop in if you like.
Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright.
Oh, about your uppercut.
Because he's so short, it could only be an uppercut.
Wow. Try yelling, "Take that!" next time. I find it packs a little more punch.
Incorrect.
And Apollo, thanks for today. I had a good time.
Oh,
Let's
look
go
how
get
nice he
dinner
looks.
later.
Look how happy he is.
He's
like,
happy.
he doesn't look all, he doesn't have like the squinchy eye now. Fades to nothing. And with that, Mr. Wright walked out the door. And that's how my first trial ended. A lot of mysteries went unsolved. And at that time, I had no idea they were all related. Every mystery that day, connected by a single thread of logic. I'd find that out soon enough. My name is Apollo Justice, attorney at law, and this is how my story begins. How can he work for Phoenix if he's not a lawyer?
I mean, he probably just owns, the company or like the law firm, but he's not a lawyer anymore.
I guess, but like, can you do that? I don't know, law.
I think you can, but I don't know.
I think we're done. Yeah, episode 2. All right, that was our stream for today. Thank you all. That was good. Oh, I'm so excited to be playing these games again. Are you having a good time?
I am having a good time. This is great.
Yeah, I know you're. Oh, we should.
But you should probably pause it.
We're getting a
You just
sneak
got
peek.
Hit by a car.
Oh,
Someone.
that was the daughter. There's the Noodle Man. This is a sneak peek for next time. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. When the wheel stops. Oh,
Oh,
3D
bad
stuff
3D
happens.
stuff.
Yay! You die.
Oh.
All right, cool.
Dead.
June 15th. All right, that is the sneakish peekish. We're gonna get out.
You gotta save.
I already saved
Okay.
right before that cutscene. We'll see it again next week. But yeah, next Sunday, 2 p.m. same time as normal. We'll be on here again.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone. Don't save. Yes.
Oh, hello, Ripley. You're trying to get
Alright.
up again?
Peace out, y'all.
Hello, baby.
Oh, Ripley. Ripley saying bye. Wait, big camera. Come here, Ripley. You say bye? Oh, you're such a good girl.
Good girl.